Daniel and Rebecca Plant, you guys are incredible. Wanted to just look at, and this is why they're up there. You can hear all the roar from their team, all right? Tell us, we already been talking about home launch events, X39 home launch events. Tell us a little bit about how to have one, how to host one, you know, while you're up here, so that when we break out of here, people can get geared up. It's not that hard, is it? You just get it done.
No, it's not that hard. So first of all, how many of us have been on Zooms? Raise your hand, right? All right, well, it's time to get out of that little box, okay? Because you know, I know for myself, I'll be wearing this business at the top, yoga pants at the bottom, okay? So it's time to start getting dressed, everyone, and host a Zoom and get to an X39 launch meeting or host one. Let's get out of our comfort zone, because here's what I know. To be able to reach the dreams that you're wanting to for you and your family, you got to get into action. And sitting behind a table and sitting on a TV for over and over and over again, it's great. It's been productive. But I'm telling you, it's time to get in the living rooms, get face-to-face with the people that you know and love, invite them to bring their friends and family, and let's get face-to-face, because that's where the heartstrings really, really tie together. That's where we really connect. That's when people know that this is for real and that this is it, right? Okay, so what do we do? Well, first of all, every time you invite somebody to your home, first of all, you want to decide on the days that work for you and be consistent. That's something that Daniel and I, when we get back, we are going to have a consistent schedule, and our team is already implementing that. So we're talking like Thursday night. Why? Because you can get them on Zooms in between, but then when you're talking to somebody, you're like, oh, come to my house on Thursday night, right? So that's really important. You always have something for people to plug into. On top of that, every time you invite somebody to your house, guess what you're doing? You are launching your business. You are telling people what you're doing. That's the best marketing. The best marketing is you in person, inviting somebody with your heart, on the phone, hearing your voice, and getting them into your living room, asking for the RSVP. We take this very seriously because this is serious, right? And then keep it simple. You don't have to have a big giant house, just tidy up, get dressed, and just get some water bottles. You don't have to cook for anybody. People want to know that this is simple and duplicatable. They have full-time jobs. They don't want to come home and go, oh gosh, they had to order all this stuff. And no. What you duplicate is so important. Keep it simple, because then people go, I can do that. So water bottles, I go to thisisitteam.com, I go to the downloads, I print up the blueprint for 1- and 2-star manager, and then also the premium order and the order form, and we get it done. We lay it out there, we meet and greet, and that's the important part. The last part is the pre and post meeting is so important, okay? Before the meeting and after meeting, that is where it gets done, okay? And do not forget to download the PowerPoint so you can play it simply up there on the video. Just do a simple presentation in front of the living room. So I'm talking really fast, by the way.
Great, that was awesome. Guys, pre and post, I'm gonna give you pre and post. Look for the guy or woman, arms folded, I'm not interested, this is one of those things, and get to know them. Don't let it be like that. And we had a trainer come to our house, arms folded, stayed in the back of the room, and I leaned back to him while they did the meeting, showed him what happened to me, changed his life. He was like, okay, now I believe you. Get to know them. Don't let them push you on the standoffish, but look for the one in the room with the eye of the tiger. Hey, Charity, hey, let's do this meeting at your place next time. Rachel, let's do it there. Kathy. It led to all 3 of their living rooms, and I want to say there's 28, 30 people from that group from doing Mixer to Mixer. So yes, and then the other thing is, don't judge a book by its cover. So when I got into this business, if I didn't have This Is It Team Zoom, and this was growing during COVID, don't know if y'all remember that, if I didn't have that, I was working 2 jobs. When you lose your job from getting hit by a texter and driver, you go get 2 jobs. And I went into a double-wide trailer to sell solar to him, and he only wanted solar because his wife had 90 days to live. Guys, the guy had $1.9 million in the bank. Wow. You wouldn't have known that from the outside. And to find out he was paying for it cash, it blew me away. The other thing, business owners. Look for business owners. Everyone got hit during COVID. Guys, I use Recession Proof to recruit the owners. And then the last thing I want you guys to know is, from that meeting that you're having, try to get 3 meetings. I'm gonna leave you with one more number. Guys, we had 17 in our house, 7 at the Acai Berry Bowl place, and 6 in New Braunfels in one night. That's 31 people that we had all together. And then my last one is, if I would have stopped after 20 for 20, 20 on the right, 20 on the left. Joe was number 58 for us, Joe Navarro. Who wants a Joe Navarro on their team? Who wants a Penny Carpenter? 76. I'm just sharing this with you. If we would have stopped at 20 for 20, we wouldn't be here. So 200 no's, 2 years experience, don't make an opinion.
Amazing. You're hearing